this wild and woolly world of horror, there's only one thing you need to survive. Welcome to the GORECAST. Hello and welcome to this week's edition of the GORECAST, where we have lots of stuff coming up.
We also have a new person.
We got a new guy! Meet Chains. By the way, for those of you who don't know, I'm the Giz, and that's Johnny Deadly. Hi!
As you can see, we've also got some of our beautiful Teespring t-shirts have arrived.
Which you can get yourself. You can go and check out the links up on the EGS website. I'm sure they're there, and if they're not, then Greeny's going to be very, very unhappy with that. But yeah, they're up there, and go get them because they're cool. Okay, so to kick things off this week, we have a new computer game that's coming out, and it's cool because it was crowdsourced and crowdfunded and very much crowd interactive. The game is called ICU, and the notion is that, well, basically all of us are going to be watching this game show, and the poor schlep that's streaming it is basically going to be the player, and all of us watching get to decide what horrible things happen to him.
Can I say I'm so happy at how much awesome horror gamage seems to be coming out recently. Like Friday the 13th, you got the Night Terrors.
Yeah, that's...
which I'm very much still looking forward to.
Yeah, even though...
And then you got this Holy Epic. You guys know a lot more about it than me, but we jump into the trailer?
Yeah.
Jump into the trailer.
Now, this was basically the crowdfunding test of the trailer. Gives you a and there's a nice bit of in-app.
Yeah, it's a very good game for interactive.
I think it's actually going to kick off. I mean, I could see this being the next big internet sensation just because of the crowd participation. You see it the way it's explained in part of it. The horrible things that can be done to them. It's cool. It's going to be great fun.
Imagination runs wild.
The graphics are... I like the graphics and everything. So, oh.
Showtime, folks! Let's see how long it takes our contestant to unlock that door.
Oh, that was loud. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's Twitch chat. It's Twitch chat. All right. Hi, Kraken. Hi, Zyke boy. What's going on, man? All right, what do I do? Just hit the button?
Our contestant made it to the first shack, and you know what that means, folks. Time for the first crowd challenge.
Drunkard or shrinking? What? Shrinking? Shrinking probably isn't that bad. I mean, drunkard would be rough. Fuck me, it's right there. Oh my god, I'm a child. I'm a child. Oh! What the fuck? Oh no. Oh no. There's a camera face. Oh! I don't like it. Where's the next cabin? Alright, if we just stay like this, we'll be fine, right? Where's the next cabin? I'm just trying to see. Just trying to see where the next cabin is. Don't worry about it. Oh! Oh! Fucking, oh my god. Oh my god. Okay.
You having fun
Oh,
out
come
there,
on.
brave contestant?
I can't even reach
Let's
the
get those
button.
votes rolling, folks.
Oh, don't make me a tiny drunk. Lay off the sauce. I'm just a kid. I found Dad's whiskey bowl. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! Relax. Relax. Relax! Get the fuck away from me. Fucking hell. Oh my god. Whoa, what the fuck? Oh! Stop. Just stop, alright? I can't even see, chat. You made me drunk. How am I supposed to find my way home? I'm pissed. Fuck me. Who just... Fuck, that's not you. Oh god. Chat, stop. He's got a witch's hat on. Who did that? Where the fuck are you? Whoa, 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 whoa. Chat, come on! Flimsy, stop!
That's it. Show's
Oh my
over,
god.
folks. Our little contestant made it out alive. Thanks for watching, and see you all next time on ICU!
So that's it, a first look at ICU. As you just saw, each stream is shaped by you, the live audience. My name's Keenan. I've been studying game development at the University of Southern California for the last 3 years, though you may know me from my online alias of Kraken, as I've been doing YouTube for the last 10 years. Now we're taking the idea of viewers playing a role within a game to a whole new level. We have our own web UI system where you're able to click and vote on different modifiers directly on the same page as the Twitch stream. The more streams you watch, the more currency you earn, allowing you to modify a streamer's experience live. The plan for ICU is to release it like an actual show, where each episode takes place in a new environment with a new monster and new audience interactions. The more you watch, the more power you'll have over the show itself. As backers, you'll be involved in all of our test streams throughout development. This important process will allow us to further shape the game, and the more of you involved, the better the game will be. Above all, we need a passionate community that believes in this interactive streaming genre and can prove there's a future for ICU. Thank you all for your support, and I can't wait to get started.
And there we had the trailer for ICU. As you can see, this was actually the Kickstarter trailer for the game itself. Now, to be fair, it's been running for the last, I don't know how long, but it's got like 35 days left. They've already managed to reach the first 2 goals that they had set, but there's a bunch of other goals that are set there as well. There's like extra levels, other types of monsters and stuff. I think they can be dropped into it. But to be perfectly honest, man, I think that just looks so much fun.
I'm very excited about it. I'm a little bit confused about it because you guys got to see a lot more of the game stuff than I did. Like how I'm watching it on Twitch, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I'm watching it on Twitch, and it's guys are playing the game live, streaming it.
Yeah, basically, for the sake of argument, right? I'm playing the game, I'm the contestant. I'm streaming it. You're watching it, right?
Right. Okay.
You decide what horrible shit happens to me over the course of the game. And worse yet, right? As you can see, you go into these little cabins. It's what you're supposed to find, and you get options, and the viewers vote on the options. That's bad shit that happens to the player there.
Right.
So
While
as a viewers, me and you can vote for either A or B or C or whatever, how many options they have.
I think it's
and
just
the most,
2 at
just
the
2
moment.
is at
Yeah.
the moment. And then whatever is the most popular, that's what actually gets to happen.
But the real fun kicks in after the cabin, because when you're running around, right? Here's the cool thing, right? If you've watched maybe 4 or 5 of these, you gain points that you can spend over the course of the game while you're watching it to fuck up the contestants.
Or like go and fuck with them more than you could initially.
So the more
Like,
people
you
you watch
can-
gaming, the more chances you have of actually voting.
You can buy, like, there was one thing you could buy, I think they called it a force throw or something like that, and all of a sudden the contestant is like thrown into a monster. It's like, Jesus! You know, there's maybe you can buy an extra monster and put him on the field. And
So
there's 2
I'm
of them.
watching you run around the screen,
Yeah.
and I can just be like, asshole.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's
I don't
amazing.
like that guy.
Imagine
Blair Witch.
this. I think these guys could end up actually getting some sort of medical award because I think the amount of stress relief, like, do you know what I mean? Your boss has been nagging at you all day. You're like your neck's cracking. You get home from work and you're just like, do you know what, man? I'm going to absolutely fuck with ICU Gamer 542. Click, force slap off a bridge.
I tell you,
Gone. And it's Jedi-ish as well.
between this and Friday the 13th, between this and Friday the 13th, the whole stress level through audience participation, maiming, and death is like.
Oh, if I only had a clip of that fucking whacking your one off the sleeping bag. That would have been an awesome thing to cut away to now. That's a shame.
Yeah. But,
Next time.
Next time.
On the EGS.
As you said, for those that are still interested, the Kickstarter campaign, at least when we were recording this, was still with like 34 days left. As I said, they have met their minimum quota. They have met one over it. They have got a bunch of other stuff. They've even got 2 or 3 of them that they're blanked out, where they're clearly going, well, we're not actually sure what we're going to do if we get that much money, but we're sure it'll be good.
Oh, if we get that much money, it'll be awesome.
Yeah. But in the meanwhile,
We'll actually show up at your house with people and let you slap them.
I actually think it's just the fact that it's audience participation in something. They're taking the notion of Twitch, which has always been kind of audience participation anyway, in so much as comments. But I love the fact that your man Kraken, he's like this YouTuber. He's one of the guys that's big behind it, one of the developers. He basically studied game design and a couple other bits and pieces, looked at how things like Twitch works, looked at the audience interactions there, and kind of went, I wonder if we build on this and make it a game show, and so as a result, you get this. I think it could be the next big sensation in internet viewing. You know, you have all these YouTubers and they're great, but all of a sudden here's something that, hey, I can get involved in. I can watch it. I'm actually looking forward to watching it. I haven't watched Twitch since Street Fighter tournaments, which I should probably go back to much more because Street Fighter.
So what platforms are the game coming out on?
One would imagine PC. I mean, it's the easiest thing to run on.
For most
especially if you're going to be streaming.
But you can,
I've
but you
streamed
can stream
through Twitch with
Xbox and stuff.
World of Warcraft. That's all PC based.
Yeah,
But
that's
you
what
can
I was
do it with
thinking.
Xbox and stuff as well, can't you?
I'd imagine so, but I'm only known
Yeah.
for PC. I've never known it for anything
And
else.
besides, to be perfectly honest, it's a crowd-funded game.
Yeah.
What are the odds it's going to get picked up by Xbox or PlayStation or whatever the hell was?
I think it'd be just PC.
Hinty, hinty, winky, winky.
Nudge, nudge. Wait, Steam!
I'm a PC gamer. It's all good to me, bro.
Anyway, so moving swiftly along and on to the next topic. We went on a bit of a field trip recently.
Yes, I took the kids out to play. So we got asked at the EGS by a new magazine that's coming out around Munster, which is for people not from Ireland, in Ireland. To Halloween's coming up, obviously, and they were looking for some cool Halloweeny looks, and who better to go to than the guys who walk around looking like it's Halloween all the time than
Us.
here.
I wish
All
I could
green
walk
tits
around
ourselves.
like it was Halloween all the time, but the fact is I'd get arrested.
So we did a little bit of makeup, we did a little bit of photo shooting. We were in the absolute. Shut up. We were in the absolutely amazing local club Habitat, newly open, which
Yeah,
I
I'm
must
impressed
say,
with it.
Looks amazing.
absolutely. Thank you so much for letting us on there
Yeah.
and in there.
Okay.
It was brilliant.
Cheers.
Thumbs up. And then, so I suppose we'll just go to the trailer or the little promo thing shot by Chris Bean, an absolutely amazing.
Wait a minute, I thought he was just taking stills.
No,
Actually, video.
I lied. Giz was getting made up as well. You made him.
Yeah, you bastard! You signed my
Yeah,
face!
I did. Yeah.
You told him to.
No,
I did, yeah.
no. He did a wee little thing on my head. I said, "Are you after signing my face?"
Like
he said,
those
"No."
other artists do.
He said, "No, I haven't."
And then he went,
Do.
"No,
Yes,
I
I have. Bastard.
That's absolutely true, and it's in the video as well. So we'll cut to the video right about now. the studio. So that was our little out and about, because we have to get Greenie out of the green cave occasionally.
Back away, not today, disco green. I'm sorry, but it was just like, I hope you, maybe you should have segued to like pimp music when he was in there. Although, Raven might not have appreciated that.
Pimp slapping is what you do.
Never mind. Never
5
mind.
across the eyes.
No, never mind.
I have no idea what they're on about.
Pimp slapping.
So, yeah.
Flat black is nothing to a hoe.
Ow! Oh shit!
As you can see, Halloween is a fun time of the year for the EGS, mainly because it's the only time of the year that we actually get to buy decorations for our house.
And be yourselves.
Yeah, well, not.
They're just house decorations for us, isn't it?
In public.
I've got like these cool little skull lights I've had for the last
And
few
it's
years.
also where you're able to buy loads of really nice special effects stuff for the horror movies we're planning to do for absolutely dirt cheap, which is brilliant. I got like 14 litres of blood for $9.99.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
Yeah, Greenie picked it up. Well, it's like, they're like one...
I question the validity of how fake that blood is if I were you.
It's got a barcode on it.
Yeah.
And a blood type.
Never thought to question it. Anyway, speaking of Halloween decorations, once we build up the set a little bit bigger, see what we picked up. I love this guy. Taking it. Oh, who's a sexy zombie? Who's a sexy zombie?
I'm too sexy for my body. Too sexy for my body. Last time I'm going to do that, I swear.
I never thought I'd hear the day where I'd hear you singing Right Side Fred at me. Right Side? Right
I
Side
think
Fred,
it's
yeah.
right there, Fred.
Yeah,
It is.
it's 2 slapheads.
Yeah.
Who I'm really
resisting
regretting
the urge.
saying that now, because they're actually like built like massive.
They're in better shape than us.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
But I can outrun Baines.
Deadly.
That's why I drive a bike. Moving swiftly along.
Moving swiftly along, we got our movie review time.
Yeah.
Which I'm actually really excited about, because it was actually really good. I really enjoyed it.
And I
really enjoyed it.
I liked some parts of it.
I actually didn't get a chance to see it.
You never get a chance to see it.
I watched the wrong film.
That's okay.
And it was wrong.
We'll be talking about that film next week sometime, and you'll understand why.
It was
separately.
the wrong film.
Wrong film.
Anyway. What? Okay. I know Dark Tapes is like it's like something like the VHS, yeah.
Dark Apes is like a collection of 2 different movies done recording wise. Like it's actually done like
Short story anthology.
kind of like Blair Witch.
Yeah.
It's like it is like VHS in the anthology side of it. I think the kind of the overall story that ties all of them together is a little bit tighter than just the kind of we went into a haunted house and found a load of videotapes. Oh, there's loads of crazy shit in those videotapes. Do you know, it's kind of it's more paranormally all the stories are tied in together than
And is it supposed to be found like a recorder the way it was in VHS, or is it supposed to be updated in like webcams or whatever? Because I know that's what one of the clips. Funnily enough, I'm just curious as to the rest of them.
found recorder, but it's more like
The first scene opens up and they have a recorder, and that's what's left. And it's basically one person picks it up.
It's like
that's all I
parallel.
get from
It's
the
like
one story though. I don't
it's
see
like-
how that ties in all of them.
it's because it's parallel dimensions is what I was picking up, because the way they're the demony kind of thing is coming through, because he's coming from like another dimension. Is what I
Yeah, I get that about the first one and how it starts off. And where the science, which starts off more like a porn movie.
But I feel like that's what it was like.
You might like that. But no,
Yeah,
it
actually.
starts off, it's a person trying to do a study on night terrors. And how, if no matter in what culture you're from, no matter whatever ideology, theology that you actually follow or believe in, that you all
There's
have
always something.
a theory about night terrors.
Yeah, well, it's
So-
the old,
Yeah, so basically the scientist is trying to find a way to capture in REM the flicker between the dimensions, that these people live at such a high speed. That's why we can't capture them.
Okay, as I said, I've seen VHS and I know that's had a lot of spin-off. Now, to be fair, the notion of anthology films, that goes way back. I mean, Tales from the Crypt, and Creepshow, all the rest of it. Do you see this, you've seen it, do you think that it's going to be able to stand above things like the ABCs of Death or the rest of these anthology films? Now, obviously it's not exactly the same as that, but the notion that half the time I see films, and you've all heard me going on rants about films
Ah.
because they're so alike in some other way.
I think they took it's original and it isn't. As in, like some of the stories are a lot more.
One story is Chronicle. Have you seen Chronicle? That's where the kids get the powers.
Oh yeah. That was really cool. And
I actually like that story, even though it was very dodgy and cheesy. It actually turned out to be.
Was this
one
with
of
the
the
kids
best
with the kids with the skateboards?
Yeah. Chronicle.
Chronicle,
you're
yeah,
right.
it's-
Chronicle is the bunch of kids with the.
Yeah,
Unless you're referring
Yeah,
to it.
Oh, you're right.
Wasn't there a bunch of kids?
Yeah,
in
and they
Dark
get
Tapes?
powers. Yeah, no, they're more college students, university.
Yeah, but they're like skateboards, and there was all the.
I didn't see skateboard.
Wait, I might
I
have
think
two
now you're
different.
mixing them up.
I might have
Yeah.
two different anthology movies
Sounds
mixed up.
right.
Anyways, so basically that one
There's
actually
one
had
that
great
was-
acting in it. So I was surprised. The second one,
Really liked the
No.
second one.
that was so. Oh my god!
I thought
It was the worst acting, the worst story.
oh, it's not the worst acting,
Oh, so bad in the second one. I'm sorry.
but it's like the couple's acting is kind of intentionally bad acting. Do you know what I mean? Because it's the kind of show that there's this kind of what is the daughter goes missing, isn't it?
yes,
Yeah, the
the
daughter.
daughter died.
That's it. Daughter died, and they've moved into this house, and it's basically paranormal activity kind of shizzle going on. They call in a bunch of paranormal investigators, and I can't really go more into it without revealing it. But
I'll be watching it at some point.
Make up your own mind. It's just something I didn't.
I would
enjoy
say
personally.
definitely 100% worth a watch. Anyway, like I
whole-
really enjoyed it.
Dark
kind of
Tapes is
overall.
a collective from start to finish. I really enjoyed it more when it came near the end. I was actually happy to watch it.
Yeah.
But for the first half an hour,
It was a
I
little bit
honestly
ropey.
watching I think the time and going, only 10 minutes have gone by.
It does.
It gets better. As
It does
goes
take a
on.
little bit to get rolling, but once it gets rolling, the story's kind of it kind of transitions between each of the stories fairly fluidly after that.
I like how it wraps up. I'm not going to say anything about it, but I like how it does it.
Yeah,
It ties the beginning and the
it's,
end.
continuity
Yes.
is what I like. It's good. Start, middle, and end, people. That's what everything needs.
Let's
So
sort of check.
speaking of other stories that were in the Dark Tapes, so they've done a very odd kind of trailer series. So instead of it being kind of like an overall trailer for the whole movie, it seems to be like mini trailers of the segments.
Yeah. Because
So,
it's like 4 stories in one.
So, like,
Yeah.
the Grindhouse trailers at the start of the old Tarantino films.
No, not remotely like that.
Machete and stuff.
But the notion of that being that, here's a comprised thing and there are a bunch of mini trailers.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's just that instead of doing like an overall trailer of the whole movie, they've done like 5 individual trailers for the.
To be honest, I think that's kind of cool. It's like, hey,
Yeah.
here's what this
Oh,
guy-
I wasn't saying it wasn't cool. I was just saying it's kind of an odd. I haven't seen it kind of done like that before. I liked it though. So this is from the short that's in it called Call Girls, which I read. Cam Girls, sorry.
Am I going to like it?
No.
You might like the start of it. It starts off Call
It
Girly-ish.
starts off good.
Yeah.
And then, no. It would, you know what? I'd
I
rather watch
thought
the
it was
second
alright.
story.
I thought it was creepy. In its own right.
It was very Twilight.
What?
Teenage.
Oh yeah, there's teenage angstiness going
Yeah.
on. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You know,
I'd agree with you there. Yeah, but I thought it was cool. I liked you'll see it in the trailers, those kind of cool, flashy, cutaway, crazy, demony stuff. So anyway, we'll go to the trailer. So make sure to check that out, darktapes.com.
Yeah, as I said, I'm going to be probably watching it when I go home, maybe, or I'll be seeing it at some point in the not too distant future.
What's Giz got on his agenda?
I just,
Life.
dealing with bureaucracy tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. I'll be dealing with that with you. Darn. Welcome to the real world.
I don't have that problem, thankfully. So it's going to be a little bit of a shorter GORECAST this week because we just
didn't
thought
have
we
an interview, and we thought we just
kind of keep it nice and light, just coming up into Halloween and stuff like that. And introducing Mr. PC here himself, Peter Chains, just in case you thought it was
pointlessly correct.
I'm not
Pointlessly
politically
correct.
Yeah, that's what I
Probably the
call it.
opposite of political correct.
No, pointlessly correct.
Why am I politically correct?
No, that's what I call the political correctness. Pointlessly correct.
Pulpy carcass. Winner.
That's
Okay.
good eating.
Moving on.
And on that note, we're
Before
gonna.
we go,
Yeah, we want to talk about Patreon, which is
because
on the,
if we don't, Greenie will probably run in here with like a shotgun or something, and
it's got to be done, people. We're sorry.
if
But,
you would like to support us, if you would like to see more of this kind of stuff, and if you would like us to actually be able to get something called production values,
Because I know this looks like a really high tech set here, but it's a sheet in the wall, people.
Gotta start somewhere. But if
see
you,
Park that old way.
Step 1,
but if
zombie
you
head.
go to
Step 2, Step 3.
GoreSociety.com, you can actually go on to the Patreon link, which is just a little bit down mid-page.
just click
And
it.
you can sponsor whatever you choose, starting from just €1,
A
pound, or
buck a
dollar
month.
a month.
Buck a month.
And then there will be further options down for the more that's contributed, and we'll come up with pretty much new and inventive ways to make it more appealing for you to get involved.
Also, don't forget you can find t-shirts on there.
I don't mind. I hate
You
doing
get
the
it white.
I hate doing the ASCII stuff.
I know.
I don't mind doing I don't mind doing this stuff because it's kind of like a hey,
Hey.
if you give us some cash, we'll give you some really cool T-shirts. Do you mean
But that's the way the Patreon
that
will
do,
be.
that does that the $1 thing?
Yeah.
The $1 thing though, it just sounds a little bit like
I know.
certain
It's not
adverts.
like we're the Loch Ness monster looking
For just $1 a month, you too can sponsor 3 horror people to try and keep doing horror.
But if you get
For your
name-
daughter, you receive a photo and a letter from your sponsored horror person once a year, and also a Christmas card at Christmas. Which you
I'm
will
not
actually
right-
get the Christmas card at
I'm
Christmas.
not writing people
You do
letters
get Christmas
because
cards.
that's how I get arrested.
Hmm?
I'm not writing letters. That's how I get arrested.
I always
There's
end
so
up writing.
little you can do without getting arrested.
This is why I don't go outdoors.
Except for the photo shoot where we brought him out.
But
And
he's
even
always
then you
surrounded
kept
by his
even then
entourage.
you kept telling me to keep my hands to myself. I couldn't go near Joe. I couldn't go near fucking
Don't look him in the eye. No blue M&Ms.
Danny. Those 2 girls that were inside in the nightclub.
I-
told to stay away from them too.
You're
Hands in vehicle.
it's cool. I
Hands
would
and
actually
legs in the vehicle.
I would actually like to say, because I did forget earlier up the list, to say thanks to Joe Craig
You did an
for
amazing
doing
job.
the
You should
absolutely amazing makeup on the amazing Pam Quinn, who was Jigsaw. Joe Craig is a super cool tattooey legend, so make sure to go check out Inky and the Bear on Facebook if you want some cool
Great
art
work.
to take a look at, because
Absolutely
she's
great
amazing. And there was the amazing Kate. Everyone's amazing.
Yeah.
And who else
The
do we have?
amazing show.
As I said, Chris Bean earlier, who did the filming for it and helped me with the edit on the video.
Deal.
That was
You know, that's
Yeah.
and what else do we have? We had
First time
Danny
meeting.
Cavallero from
my
Cavity.
the Spade Line Productions of Cavity, from Brazilian
Beautiful laugh.
television, from
Absolutely beautiful.
done up
Made me
the
want to watch Witches all of a sudden. It's amazing.
yeah.
Great job.
See, this is why I said watch Wicked. Yeah, I said it to you. Wicked Witch of the West. You went, nah, man. I goes, watch Wicked. Danny came in, done up like the and what happens? Gives us right.
We're all watching Wicked.
I can't. I have no comment.
Silence.
What else we have? We had the amazing Giz obviously in it, Skullface, and then we had all of the rest of the EGS crew, because
Raven.
Greenie came out and Raven came out and Faces Mike came out
I was
Yeah.
there, but you didn't see me in the video.
and PC. You were in the video actually. Thank you very much. You're in the club. You can see it. There's a pan around. Sorry, pup. He was there.
I was there. I swear. I was
He
locked
was
in.
there.
Carrying stuff.
Okay, so on that note, guys, I think we're going to wrap it up. So from me, Johnny Deadly.
From me, the Giz.
See Mr. Chains.
See you next time. Bye.
And out.